My name is Becky Pennock, and my first video game that I ever made almost didn't happen. So it was my first semester in college, and I had somehow stumbled into a class of graduating seniors, because that's what you do, I guess. I pitched a game that ended up getting selected. It was one of 3 out of the whole class. And halfway through production, so about halfway through the year, we were on the cusp of being cut for many reasons. Our gameplay was solid, but our art style was kind of a mess. It was my first project. That's what happens. You make a lot of mistakes. Fortunately for me, though, I got in contact with somebody who works at a AAA studio, a woman who is incredibly kind and patient with me, who gave me some very blatant feedback about some of the art problems we were having and ways that we could solve them. I ended up realizing that we didn't have a cohesive style, and that style is a game style, or just a visual style of any kind, can be boiled down to a simple list of rules. So I ended up staring at Samurai Jack references and other cartoons, like Warner Brothers cartoons, for a few weeks, just taking notes and doing nothing else. And eventually, slowly, the cogs in my head clicked into place, and I got it. I understood. People didn't think I'd be able to do it, but I ended up pulling it all together. I worked so hard. We ended up being one of the first published games from my university. It got a decent reception on Xbox Live Indie, and since then I have gone on to produce games of various sorts over the last 6 years. Ones that have ended up at PAX East, PAX Prime, Indiecade, E3, GDC, GDC Next, and it has been an amazing experience to get to know so many women in this industry at those events, but it really started with that first person who was willing to mentor me. Just knowing that there are other women in this industry who are passionate and incredibly talented and willing to give feedback was absolutely critical to me making games at all, and for me being here right now. My name is Becky Pennock. I'm an entrepreneur, an art director, and I make games.